Oh shit, I'm live. I've never ever in my life ever been live before, so this is something new for me. What's going on, y'all? I don't have no laptop computer, nothing like that. But let me turn my music down. Seems like I'm like yelling over the music. Give me one sec. Okay, I'm back. Um, yeah, so I was laying in my bed and I just so happened to get an update on my phone about going live on your phone. And I've been trying to do that for so long because I see everybody else going live. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, it just feels so good to finally be live on my own channel. You know what I'm saying? So I have been trying to find out how to go live on the telephone because I don't have a laptop. And my desktop doesn't have like a webcam or anything like that. And I like doing videos from my phone anyway, although most of my videos come from my digital camera. I'd rather do like stuff like this from my phone, you know what I mean? But I have been trying to figure out how to do live videos from my phone. And I was like, man, I need to do this because I know that my subscribers would love for me to go live sometime too. So I was like, you know what? Let's just let me try to see. I tried to go through everything under the sun to see how to go live, and I just did not know how to do it. So today when I just got up or whatever, I looked up on my phone and I saw like YouTube had like updated their YouTube app. So now we can go live on our telephone. And I'm so happy about that. I am so happy about that. So what's going on, y'all? I just got out the shower. And I'm not even completely dried the fuck off yet. I just said, let me just go live and just air dry. And just go live for a little while. And talk to my people. What is going on, y'all? I'm so excited. I'm live on YouTube. I tried the Periscope thing. Not too many people get to see my Periscopes. I tried all of that and it just didn't work for me. And I see like 15 folks up in here and it really don't matter. I'm just glad to be my ass live, y'all. I'm so happy to be live. Like I've been waiting to do this and I know that a lot of my subscribers have wanted me to go live. So y'all just let's talk. Ask me questions. Ask me how my day going, how everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? Just I see a lot of y'all done spoke to me already. So, let's try this again. So, I'm live. Hey, how y'all doing? Show yourself. Do whatever. Because I'm so happy to be live, y'all. Is my music up too loud? Because I did turn it down some so I won't have to be yelling over my music. So, do I need to turn my music down some? Let me know now and I'll turn it down for y'all. Is my music up too loud? No, I'm not. At this point, I'm no longer there right now. Okay, so y'all said the music is fine. Okay. But no, at this point in time, I'm not at Dollar General. I actually, lost my job 2 weeks ago. But I was offered my job back. And, I decided to do something else. I decided not to take my job back. I decided to go to another district while I'm still applying for other jobs. So, I'm not never worried about no job. So, I'm good right now. The Quad. I still haven't seen The Quad yet. And that was the show that I was more so excited about seeing. And I heard that it was a damn good show. The whole time we was watching New Edition or whatever, the little New Edition biopic, they kept showing commercials of The Quad. And it looked like a dramatic version of Drumline. And I love dramas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I've been waiting to watch it. So, I ain't seen it yet. And I wanted to review it if it was good, but I ain't seen it yet, though. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like the music up too loud. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Love and Hip Hop. Somebody brought up Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Come on next month. And y'all heard. I know y'all didn't heard about it already. But, you know, Kirk done got him a little baby on the side on Miss Georgia Prune. You know, Miss Make 'Em Wanna Marry Me. And for the first time in a long time, ever, since watching that motherfucking show, I'm ready to see what's going to happen with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really ready to see what's going to happen with Rashida and her Eminem head-ass husband. I can't wait to see that because y'all know I don't like Rashida. Y'all know I don't like Georgia Prune at all. Team K. Michelle. Y'all know I don't like Georgia Prune. So y'all know I'm ready to read her for everything. That's what it is. I'm ready to read Kirk for everything what it is. Both of them going to get read like the same way because I don't like neither one of them. But you know, I'm not going to be biased about the situation. If he really doing Rashida wrong, y'all know I'm going to end on Kurt. I did it before. I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all, I am so happy to be live, y'all. I'm just happy. Y'all scared to talk? Where y'all at? I see like 24 of y'all up in here. Where y'all at? But you know, my birthday coming up this week. In 6 days, I will be 28 years old. I will be motherfucking 28 years old. Like, I've really been on this world for damn near 30 years. And that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really crazy. I've seen a lot in these 27 and a half years, but like Monica say, I'm still standing. And can't nothing take away this joy I got. Nothing can take it away. Nothing, 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 nothing. A nigga can lose his job and still be happy. Because I believe in a greater power. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God removes you out of situations for a motherfucking reason. And that's exactly what he did for me. So, but my birthday coming up. My birthday coming up, y'all. I'm always excited about my birthday because my friends and my family, they know how to get it popping and they know how to turn up. So, I'm just ready for that. Really ready for that. Yeah, Kendra, it is growing. I see that, and I am just thankful for everybody that has just came across me and all of that stuff. I'm very thankful for that because, you know, I had lost the passion for doing this, and I just started getting back. This music is distracting me, y'all. I'll be right back. Had to turn Monica Neum off for a sec. But yeah, I'm back. Yeah, YouTube had become like, it wasn't fun to me anymore, and I wasn't passionate about it no more. And it was just too much. I mean, the drama, it's like you had to do drama to get views. It's like you had to do this. You couldn't be your authentic self. I felt like I couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have ever been since I've been on this bitch, but me. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm ready to go. But like I told y'all on the video, Much Love really kept me on here. So, shout out to her. Y'all best to be glad she in my life because bruh, she has kept me grounded on this shit. So yeah, I noticed that the support is like booming at this point. So I'm thankful for that. And you know, a promotional person actually reached out to me. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but I brought it up in one of my reviews that somebody, like a party promoter, they reached out to me about possibly like hosting some of their parties and stuff like that. So, you know, I never thought that anybody would reach out to me about doing anything like that. So I was excited about that, y'all. Like, I was really motherfucking excited about that. Like, I said, somebody asking my little ass to do this? Like, really? But it goes to show you that somebody watching. You know what I'm saying? Somebody watching. Somebody watching. Even when you think nobody watching, they watching. I see it's like 30 of y'all in here now. 30 of y'all up in here. Any questions? Anything y'all want to ask me? Let's talk. Like, I'm so happy to be on here with y'all. Like, I never get the chance to just do shit like this. And thank God for YouTube, like upgrading their app and letting us go live on our telephone and stuff like that. Cause I know if they didn't do that, I just wasn't gonna be able to do it. But I'm just, cause I didn't, I got I wasn't finna be trying to buy no webcam and shit. So it is what it is. I like to do shit like this, like going live and being on Periscope and shit like that. I like to do it from my phone. Makeup for life. I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I just be living my real life. You know what I mean? It's just that I don't. I just have, I just live my real life. You know what I mean? Like, I live like a regular person. I'm just a regular old guy. And, I don't act like I'm a celebrity. I've seen a couple of people and, they recognize me from my videos and I be so, like, shocked. And I just don't know how to receive that information. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Because, I just don't see myself as that big of a deal at all. I'm just Scotty. And Scotty does YouTube videos. And, get a little check every month for doing it. That's all it really is. So, would you ever prefer to date out of your race? I don't know. I'm not necessarily that much attracted to white guys. I'm not saying that I'd never do it, but I just go by what I like. And I'm not that much attracted to white guys at all. And it ain't got nothing to do with them being white. It's just that I'm not. There are some white guys that I've seen, when I was working at the store, that I was like, damn, they fine. I get them a shot, but I don't know. But I never say never, though. Somebody just asked me, do I watch wrestling? I haven't watched wrestling since I was, what grade I was in? The 8th grade. The 8th grade, I was like 13, 14 years old then. That's the last time I watched the wrestling. But I will tell you that my favorite people on the wrestling was Goldberg. I used to love Goldberg. I had a whole Goldberg cup. When we moved to one of our when we moved away to our other house at one point in time before we moved here, I lost that cup. And I don't know, to this day, I don't know where the fuck that cup is. But I had like a Goldberg cup and I had it for years. And I was still drinking out of that cup. I love Stone Cold. And I used to love me some Rock. I used to love The Rock too. Them was like the main three. I never cared for The Undertaker. Never cared for The Big Show and nothing like that. Triple H and none of them. I wonder if any of them are still wrestling at this point. Because I haven't watched wrestling in so many years. I have not. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? This live shit is new to me. Okay. Okay, I see everybody's comments now. Let's see. Somebody asked me. Yeah, I went to church yesterday. I did not know I was going to church yesterday. I didn't know I was going to church yesterday. Okay, I see all y'all comments now. I see everybody's comments now. I didn't see nobody's comment at first. I see everybody comment now. I see it now. I'm trying to go all the way back to see all the comments that I missed. I'm sorry. Y'all just bear with me. I'm used to this shit. I'm not used to this shit at all. But yeah, I did go to church yesterday. I did not know that it was going to be a church service. I did not know that. I thought, it was my cousin's anniversary and he asked us to come to church. But I didn't know it was going to be like a church service at all. I did not know that. But it was. And I enjoyed myself. I need a little bit of Jesus in my life. Am I dating right now? I can't really say that I'm dating. I really don't know. I really don't know right now. I date, men come, they go. You know what I'm saying? And right now I have someone in my life that I love, but I don't think that it's gonna work out. And, my psychic did tell me that I will be finding true love in 2017. And as I said, my psychic has always told me the truth for the last year that I've gone to go see her. So, hopefully, whoever this man is would be my everything. But at this particular time, I'm not really dating. I'm just still in love with someone, and they just don't see that I'm in love with them. And that's going to be their loss when the next man, snatches me up from their ass, and it's going to be too late. Somebody asked me about Little Women of ATL. I don't watch that show. I don't watch that show. My mother watches that show. I never watched an episode of Little Women of ATL. I've been asked about it so many times, but I don't watch that show. Period. I really don't. Let me see what else somebody done said. I missed all these comments, y'all. I am like so sorry. Amber Turner from Woodville, Mississippi. I actually have a good friend from Woodville, Mississippi. I have one of my best friends is from Woodville. So shout out to you, Amber Turner. Shout out to you, baby. One of my best friends is from Woodsville. No, I don't watch Too Close to Home. I barely watch the Haves and Have-Nots. Let me see. I'm just going back to reading the comments. Kurt Williams, next time stream with your phone sideways. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I'm new to this, so just bear with me on it. Just bear with me. Glanville TV. Yes, I actually did see the homophobic pastor. I actually saw him Friday. I went to my old job to go shopping. And I ran dead smacked into him. I had not seen that man in over 2 years. And he spoke to me. And I was kind of shocked by that. I was like, nigga, you speaking? You know what I'm saying? Like, you speaking, nigga? Like, for real? Like, but okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. DJ Dak 34. Thank you so much. A lot of people tell me that they love the fact that I keep it all the way real and all the way 100. And that's just me. I can't be nobody but myself. You know what I mean? Like, I would never even attempt to be nobody but myself. You know what I mean? And that's all I could ever be is myself. Like, I'm not afraid to share things with you guys. Some shit may be the most embarrassing things in the world, but, I'm not afraid to share it, just due to the fact that I know that everybody's human and I know that everybody, ain't perfect. So who am I to really give a fuck about what somebody really thinks about me or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, my situations aren't the best, but you know what I'm saying? Like, my life ain't perfect like nobody else's, but I'm just a YouTuber. I don't take this shit that seriously. This is just somebody this is just something that I do. It started off, as like a hobby or whatever. But I just see that people really do genuinely love me, and I love them back. I love anybody that supports me. You know what I mean? Like, anybody that supports me, I can rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about realness. And, I'm not one of them type of dudes that always got to yell out that they real all the time. Because, half the time when a motherfucker got to yell out they real 24/7, they really ain't real. They really ain't about their life. They really ain't gangster. They really ain't, what I represent. I just know that I keep it all the way 100. So I'm glad that everybody else sees that. So, I'm trying to see these comments again. Because they were just up here. They were just up here. I'm trying to get them back. So give me a second. I forgot how I did it. I really did. Come on now. There they go. There they go. Somebody brought up Molly the Maid. I have not seen... No, that's a lie. I saw Molly the Maid about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Because y'all know she live around the block from me. She stayed like 2 blocks away from me. And I was just driving and she had a friend of hers like blocking the street or something like that, and I was passing through, and she can't take her eyes off me whenever she sees me, honey. She got to watch me every time she sees me. She got to watch my motherfucking ass. Like, she got to see what the fuck Scotty doing, baby. She got to see what I'm doing. So I was just was just driving, and then it's like she had to stop what she was doing just to see what the fuck I was doing. And she like took like 5 minutes to ask her friend to get the fuck out the street. You know what I mean? Just because it was me that was behind, that was behind them. So I was like, girl, you still pressed? After 3 years, you still pressed? It's 2017. We had that altercation in 2014 and you still pressed. But girl, it is what it is. But yeah, like, My Little Maid ain't shit. Tina 1 in a Million. Hey! Shamika Drayton. Hey, how you doing? Like, this is really fun, y'all. Like, I'm really enjoying this shit, for real. One of y'all said y'all was from Houston. And I'm supposed to be going to Houston, coming back to Houston, rather, in May. Because it's my friend's birthday. But I know that what I want to do, what me and Jamar84, shout out to my friend Jamar84, what we talked about was one of the next times I come to Houston, we should do like something very, very small with our fans that's in Houston. But with me coming to Houston in May with my best friend, I won't be able to do the meet and greet like we would want to. It's not going to be like no blackout type of stuff because, we're not that big of YouTubers to even do something like that. But I won't be able to do it while I'm with my friends because we're there celebrating a birthday. So I ain't going to have time to do it. But if I were to come by myself and it's just me and Jamar, we can do something like, I said that we could have like, like lunch with our supporters or something like that. Like something really, really small, like with like 15, 20 people. Have like a lunch with them. Or like have like some drinks. Cause if I get a room, it's like if I don't stay with Jamar while I'm there, the next time I come, not in May when I'm with my friends, but like if I'm by myself and I come to Houston and I come and see Jamar, and if I'm not staying with Jamar, then maybe I have a room or something like that, and then immediately like after lunch we can all have like drinks and all sorts of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just something just really, really small and intimate with those that support us, because I know where I stand on YouTube. I'm not that big of a deal. So something like 15, 20 people, at the most, that would be really, really nice. J Gal, you were the first YouTuber I follow for reviews and been down since. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Kendra Anderson, you should do live stream more often. I don't do Periscope anymore. Yeah, I see nobody. I've been on Periscope like a few times. I tried to get back into that Periscope shit, but I see ain't nobody on it, and I just be talking to two damn folks, and I said, man, fuck that. I'm not finna keep doing this shit. So I was like, I'm gonna just lay off the live streaming for a little while, and I'm just gonna let that go and just deal with, do it another type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that YouTube has upped their app and we can do live streams from the phone. I'm so happy about that. I really am. I really am. Any more questions y'all got? I think I could give y'all another 20 minutes. And plus, I've been air dried and shit at this point in time. I'm sitting here in my bed, like, with nothing but my damn underwear on, just being live with y'all. I didn't do a Salute Saturday. I didn't do a Salute Saturday this week. As I stated before, Salute Saturday is not something that I'm gonna do every week. It's every other week that I'll be doing it. I think the last one that I did it on James Colwell. The next person I'm going to do it on is a female. I haven't decided what female I'm going to do it on, but I'm most definitely going to do it on a female. Which one of my YouTuber friends would you take on a road trip? Jamar84. I would most definitely, I will most definitely take Jamar with me, because he, everybody has that one person that matches their fly. You know what I mean? And I just feel like me and Jamar are kind of the same type of person. You know what I mean? Like, he's not as boisterous as me, and he's not as wild and crazy as I am, but he's him overall, he's like a chill person. He's always been like that. And y'all know that I've always named him as one of my YouTube brothers since the beginning of time. So you know, when I first met him this summer in Houston, I really didn't know what it would be like, you know, because we've always talked on the phone, and, you know, we've always done FaceTime and stuff like that. So I did not know how it would be for us to meet in person. But when we finally met in person, it was like night and day. Like, we got it popping from the moment we saw each other. So, yeah, if I would take anybody on a road trip with me, it would most definitely be me and Jamar on a road trip together. I love him. Like, we'll be drinking, trying to get at the niggas and all of that shit together. So, yes, Jamar would be the person I would take on a trip with me. Have I heard anything about the fake friend that called you a faggot and disrespected you? Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, I've heard from his motherfucking ass. And he still wants to be my motherfucking friend. So yes, I've heard from his ass. Not only have I heard from him, I've heard a couple of things about him. But because I'm not a messy ass person, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do him like that. But let's just say the stuff that was said about me can apply to him these days. Let's just say that. Those are always the ones that's trying to disrespect the motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Let me get my tank, y'all. Let me get my tank. I can still see y'all, questions or whatever. So. Somebody said more story times. Yeah, I don't mind doing story times. It's just that sometimes I be feeling like, what story should I tell? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it, you know, should it be some funny shit? Should it be some shit that wasn't so funny? Like, I don't really be knowing what to talk about. And, you know, a lot of people be accusing people of fake story times. And, you know, I don't know. But I know the shit that I talk about is real. That's what I know. I can't speak for nobody else. But I know when I do a story time, that shit be real. Okay? I can't make that shit up. I just can't make it up. A lot of crazy shit happened to me a lot. Like a lot of crazy shit happened to me. Somebody just asked me, will you marry me? The question is, could you handle me though? That's what I need to know. You gotta be careful what you ask for now, cause you asking me to marry you now. You got to know what you dealing with, cause I'm a little bit crazy. But I have kind of grown since the last time I had a relationship. You know, I used to be buck wild when I was like 21, 22 years old. Like, I pretty much, like, that dude had lied on me. He had cheated. And then on top of that, he told motherfuckers he had never met me before. He was on the down low, though. You know, so that's what you expect from a motherfucker that's on the down low. But he straight up lied to people and said that he had never knew me, never been in a room with me, never rolled with me, never did none of that with me. And when I asked him, his own family members were saying it to me. Just let alone just forget the fact that I was best friends with his brother. You know what I mean? Well, even though I dated one of his fucking brothers, 2 years before I met him, I didn't even know that was his brother. But I talked about that in the story time. You know, I did date two brothers at one point in time and didn't know they were brothers. But I was best friends with one of his brothers, and his brother told me that he did say that. And I know his brother wouldn't lie to me about nothing like that. So when I confronted him about this shit, he lied and said that he ain't never said that. I popped the fuck out that bitch with my fist. Then kicked his car. Then tried to break that damn window. Ooh, that ain't nothing to brag about, Lord. That's so embarrassing, but that's just the type of shit I used to do. Like, that's why I be telling people, I ain't with the beef shit. I ain't with the slick shot shit. I'm just not with it. You know what I mean? I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm actually about that life, so no. What YouTubers do you watch? Let's see, because I do, because when I was working, I didn't have the time to watch everybody. But when I would have some downtime, I'll binge watch or whatever. So I'm gonna tell y'all who videos that I do watch. Of course, I watch Jamar's videos. I do watch Justin's videos. I do watch Adrian's videos. Um, I do watch, let me see. I watch Ashley's videos. I love Ashley. I watch Rock's videos. I watch Bounty's videos. I still watch Candy from Sweet Addictions. I still watch her videos. Although I really, really wish that because I think I heard that her and Skittles were back cool. I would die if I ever saw them on a video again. Because y'all know, I always tell this story. Before I got on YouTube, Kevin and Mikhail and Candy and Skittles and Spoken Reasons and Brian B, those were the main YouTubers that I would watch. And Divalicious Queen, those were the main ones I would watch before I got on here. And I love them. And so I'm an OG sweetie, okay? Sweeties and Swoons or whatever she calls it. I'm an OG sweetie. So I was here since Little Miss Shit and Pickles. That's when I was here. So I love me some Candy. I still watch her from time to time. I watch Kevin and Mikhail from time to time. I'm not going to lie and say I sit up and watch all their videos, because I don't. But I do when I have the chance. I do sit down from time to time and watch their videos. Much love. I be ready for her reviews. Let me see. I watch Yoshi. I just want to see her grow. I just want to see her, you know, get better and just, you know, be better. You know, just grow and be better. James Colwell, Sean Bradley, I watch their videos. Let's see. I do watch Squeak when she does post. I do watch Squeaky Jones when she does post. I watch Alexander Rogers. You know, at first, I wasn't really here for Alexander Rogers videos at first because I just didn't understand him. Like, I didn't understand his personality and I didn't understand his humor at all. And I used to be watching his videos and I was like, you know, the music in the background, I used to say it sounded like elevator music. I used to say that all the time. I said, he got some shit in the background that sounds like some shit you will listen to, like when you get on the elevator at work or some shit like that, or when you go to a cafe or something like that. I think I said that to him one time when we was on, like, when Justin J had this radio show. Well, it wasn't his radio show, but he was like a co-host with Tea Time with Nay. And when we would all call in, I said, yeah, your music sound like elevator music or cafe music or something, I said. But when I finally got to watch his videos and just really, really gave him a chance, I liked him because my mother was watching his videos. So she was watching him and she used to die laughing. And I just realized that everybody gives different kinds of humor, and his humor is a bit more harsher than mine is. You know, sometimes I give a bitch a chance, but Alex don't hold no damn punches. So I do watch Alexander's videos a lot. I do. I do watch Quadir sometimes. I don't watch his stuff all the time, but when I get the chance, I do watch Quadir. I used to love Kid Fury, but he doesn't really make videos anymore. Who else? It's a lot of them that I do try to sit up and watch a lot. I do watch the little web series. I love Triangle. I do. It reminds me of the stories. You know, it reminds me of the Young and the Restless and stuff like that. So yeah, I do. I love them. But amongst everybody, those are the ones that I do watch. I do watch. You know I miss somebody's videos, but I do watch them. Buzzworthy TV, how do you go live on your phone? It's like when you go to it's hard to explain, but when you go on YouTube, on your YouTube app, it's gonna be like that little camera symbol at the top, and then when you press it, it's gonna ask you to record or go live. So that's pretty much how you do that. When you Papa Deuce. Okay, and you know, that's another thing. Like, I never knew what restaurant to go to in Houston. And you know, when I came to Houston last year to come see K Michelle and hung out with Jamar or whatever, we really didn't visit no Houston restaurants. You know what I mean? And you know, whenever I go out of town, I want to get, you know, the type of food that they eat. I want to get, you know, go to the hood joints, go to all of this, you know, do that, do this, do that. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I never got the chance to eat at at a place that's, you know, drenched with Houston like I did in Chicago. Girl, Glam Bell remember everything, cause ain't nobody asked me about my mama's hand at all in a while. But since you asked me, my mother had a second surgery on her hand back in November. They took out the damaged nerves in her hand, that because she could only move this far with her hand. That was the furthest she can go. Now she can go this far. It's not like ours, like you can do this, but she can go this far. She can't make a full fist, but she can go that far. So her hand is okay. She's about to start back working though. So kudos to her. She had been real depressed about not being able to work, because my mother has always been an independent person. She ain't never really needed no man for nothing in the world. So, when she needed something, when a person is so used to doing stuff for themselves and they get into a position where they got to depend on someone else to do shit for them, it becomes, a bit difficult to, deal with. And it was difficult for my mother. And that's why I worked so hard at my job that I had. I worked so hard. Like, after she, hurt herself and she wasn't working and they weren't paying her anything, as a man, I stepped up and paid, like, all the bills in the house. I bought all the food in the house. I took care of her. I took care of my brother. I took care of myself when need be. I hated my job that I no longer have now. But at the same point in time, I didn't give up on my job because I knew that my mom needed me. And, you know what I'm saying? I knew that my mom needed me. So, I just wasn't gonna, leave her out in the dust, because she really didn't have nobody else to help her but me. You know what I mean? Like, me and my sister both. So, as a man, I stepped up and did what a man is supposed to do, and that's take care of my mom and take care of the house and the bills and, cleaning supplies and all sorts of shit I wasn't used to having to do. You know what I mean? But I did that because I love my mom. My mom has done a lot of stuff for me. She's made a lot of sacrifices for me as a child and as a grown man living under her roof, because that's, because I was trying to, at the time that she burned herself, I was actually about to move. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was almost out the door. Like, I had saved up my money. That's why I was able to go on those trips. And then, for a long time, I was doing YouTube and I wasn't getting paid for it. So then, when my account finally allowed me to get my money, I had like almost $5,000 in my account, and I had wrecked my mom's car, so I had to pay to get. So I paid to get it fixed, and then amongst other things, I paid. I was paying my doctor bills and stuff like that. I didn't even bother. So I was trying to, I had my money and I was saving up. I wasn't really spending it at all. I would use my work check for when I would go out on trips and stuff like that, because I knew I had that money to lean on. But when my mother got hurt, me getting a car in the apartment just kind of just flew out the window. I really didn't care anymore at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really care about me getting a car. I didn't care about me getting a place to stay. I was just worried about my mama, and I wasn't finna leave my mama like that, period. Because ain't nobody gonna look out for my mama the way Scotty gonna look out for his mama. That's just how I felt, so that's what I did. Y'all really got me preaching on this shit about my mama, but I love my mama, y'all. Like, I'm kind of like a mama's boy to the heart, you know what I mean? Like, I love my mama, and I would do anything for my mama. I would take a fucking bullet for my mama, period. I swear I would. So, that's just how I feel. Kendra wasn't being shady when she asked me. I did work at Dollar General. I said it several times on videos. So, y'all, she wasn't being shady at all. She wasn't being shady. Don't do it like that. She wasn't being shady. I do watch Cadillac Kimberly. I do watch her. I used to think, when I started following her on Twitter, I used to think that she was like a bit of a homophobe at first, but that didn't take away from her being funny on her videos. So I do watch Cadillac Kimberly. I hope she makes more videos, and I did watch her last one. Her notifications come to my phone when she posts a video. So yeah, But I'm more so of a fan of the older Cadillac Kimberly. You know, when she first started. I love her older videos. Thank y'all so man. Y'all gonna make me cry on this bitch for real. Y'all really gonna make me cry because you know sometimes we get so focused on numbers and sometimes we get focused on the wrong thing. And you know, when I saw that cause me and Jamar was talking about this the other night on FaceTime, we was talking about our best years on YouTube. I think my best years, like number wise, was like 2013, 2014, and 2015. I took a huge hit last year with numbers. And we were talking about that. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, sometimes we focus on numbers too much. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't focus on like who comments, who's still here. You know, sometimes we just want to be a part and just, you know, sometimes when you look at your numbers too much and it's not where you want it to be, sometimes you feel like nobody really cares. And I know I felt like that a lot. But you know, just being live with y'all, and even though it ain't like everybody else's lives be having like 100 and some folks in here, at some point I'm gonna get there. But just talking to 30 of y'all really makes me happy. It really and truly does. And I'm trying to answer all the questions that I see, because I didn't see all of them, so I'm trying to answer every question I see. How do you feel about the Lady Gaga halftime performance? Honestly, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. If you want to be real about it, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I never watched the Super Bowl. I was asleep. So, I don't know. I don't know what her live performance was about, because I ain't watch it, baby. I just didn't. And I'm not even into sports. You know, if this was like a musical Super Bowl with everybody performing and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I ain't watch it. Thank you, Mega Hollywood One. I'm not worried about numbers anymore, honestly. I'm not. You know, at first, that was the main thing I was worried about. Like, I wanted numbers, and I wanted to be likable. You know what I mean? I wanted people to understand my personality. But I just thought that nobody wanted to hear anything I had to say. You know what I mean? But, you know, when you get used to doing this shit, you do realize that people really do enjoy what you say and what you think, and they do enjoy your realness. And honestly, like I said, I'm not the type of dude to always want to chant out, I'm real, bruh, I'm real, bruh. I don't have to do that, because I know I am. Like, the way I act, oh shit, excuse me, the RC went right through me. The way I act on camera, I act the same way off camera. You can ask anybody that met me off camera. That's the way I act. I don't have to put up a front for anybody. Like, I don't get on here and just do the most. I can't do that. I can't. And no disrespect to those who do play characters on here. I don't do that. I'd rather just be Scotty or Scott. Well, the man that I'm in love with is the only person that calls me Scott. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I just rather be Scott. Actually, Glam Bell, I've been thinking long and hard about living in Mississippi. And I'm not necessarily sure if I want to be here for the rest of my life. I don't think that's even possible for me. You know, I really want to move to Texas. I do. I do want to move to Texas. I feel like there's more opportunities there in Texas. Preferably like Houston, because I know people that live there. You know, besides Jamar, I have friends that live in Houston and shit like that. And I won't be completely alone. You know, Texas is one place I would want to move because of the opportunities. And then there's Georgia, but it just feels like everybody's moving to Atlanta, and I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. So so really, that was one of the main places I've always wanted to move to, was Atlanta. But I felt like, why everybody run to Atlanta all the time? Like, my cousin moved to Atlanta, everybody else moved to Atlanta, so I'm not really trying to go to Atlanta, honestly, at this point. I'd rather go to Texas. But wherever I move to, I would not leave the South. I love the South. Like, it's in my blood, and I just can't see myself going nowhere but to the South. And I think the place with the most opportunities down south is Texas. That's where I want to go. I went to Houston and I fell in love with it, and I could see myself like growing in Houston. I could see myself growing there. So, you know, as far as Mississippi is concerned, the only reason why I really like I'm having a conflict about leaving Mississippi is because of my family. My family is here, my friends are here. I don't want to leave my family and friends. I'm a family oriented person. So, you know what I'm saying? I just can't see myself being away from my family like that. You know, I just can't see myself leaving my family. My mom, I love my mother to death, and just being like 6 or 7 hours away from her and just having to talk to her on FaceTime and stuff, that just wouldn't be enough for me. Like, I just love my family and friends, and I just can't see myself being away from them. And sometimes you got to break away from that too. But I've just been, that's just the way I was raised. I was raised as a family guy. So, I just love my family. I love my family gatherings and shit like that. If I moved away from Mississippi, I'd be here every other weekend, like real talk, for real. Because I just love my family and I can't stay away from them. I can't. No, I can't do NYC, baby. I cannot do New York. I cannot do New York. I can't because of the cold. My cousin lives in, one of my cousins was living in Chicago, and he was like, and my grandmother lives in Chicago. Me and her don't have a relationship, but she lives in Chicago as well. And she was like, why don't you move up to Illinois? I mean, there's nothing down there in Mississippi. Why don't you move to Chicago? Wrong. Too cold. Way too cold. If I can't make it in 45-degree weather, and I be like, it's cold as fuck outside and it's just 45 degrees, imagine how I would feel being up there in 5-degree weather. Like, bruh, I can't do it. Bottom line, I can't do it. If you visit Atlanta with, hell no, I ain't going to Rashida's store, please. Hell no, I ain't going in there, girl. Hell no. You wouldn't catch me dead up in that bitch though. Y'all ain't gonna never catch me up impressed. Ever catch me impressed. One of my friends did tell me that when we go to Atlanta, we gonna go to Rashida's store. I said, I sit outside the store. Y'all ain't gonna catch me going in that bitch store. That's just how much I don't like that bitch. I ain't going in that bitch store. Period. You would never catch me impressed. I'll be too pressed to go impressed. Okay? Hell no. No, ma'am. I'm not going in that bitch store at all. Yeah, that's how I feel too, J Gal. I mean, everybody and a mother, especially when you black, everybody and a mama move into goes to it move to Atlanta. Like everybody does. Like when people want a better opportunity, the first place they go is Atlanta. And I don't know. And plus I never even been there, so I don't know. And one of the guys that I used to date, he moved to Atlanta. And he was telling me, Atlanta is not what everybody think it is. If I were you, I wouldn't even try to move here. The only way you should try to move here is to be with me, but other than that, it's really no reason for you to move down here. And I was like, child, tell everybody else that, cause I'm telling you. How do you feel about black men playing down on? I'm so over here about. As far as like the black men down and black women thing, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all, especially when you come from a black bitch. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna come for a black woman and you came from one? Like, I never understand it. But to each his own though. I don't judge no man, no woman who wants to date outside their race. I don't judge them at all. But people gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. But don't go to the other side just because you feel like the black women are bitches and you can't have your way with a black bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of these niggas do. They want to be with a black woman and shit, where they want to be with a white woman when they choose to be with the ratchet black bitches in. Everybody that you date. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow one bitch to shape up how you feel about black women. Because I see a lot of niggas doing it. You know, niggas that date a lot of the ratchet bitches and shit like that. You know, you choose to date them type of women. Ratchet bitches aren't the only representation of black women. Maybe you need to broaden your horizons and date better women instead of always dealing with the ratchet ass bitches who want to be bad and bougie, but yet and still they rent a number $200. So anybody can be bad and bougie when they rent a number $200. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all about that. Like, some men just do that just so they can make themselves feel better about the fuck shit that they do. That's how I feel about it. When you did a Real Housewives Atlanta review, you brought your mother's situation. Which situation did I bring up Glam Bell TV on my Housewives of Atlanta review? Let me know which one it was, because I bring up a lot of stuff with my mom. And I always talk to my mom before I do a video. If I'm saying something related to her life, especially her private life, I ask for her permission before I put it out there. So, you know, it's not like I'm doing it behind her back. You know, I've brought up a lot of personal things regarding my mom's life. So she knows that I talked about it. I ask her before I do it. But I want to know which situation Glam Bell is referring to. But I'm so excited, y'all. I'm about to be 28. And my 10-year class reunion is this year. I just paid my class dues. So, I just paid my reunion dues. So, I'm officially attending my first class reunion. Class of 2007, baby. Class of 2007. 2007. That's my class. Yeah, okay, you talking about my mom. Yeah, my grandmother, yeah. One thing about me, like I say, I always keep it 100, 1000. Sometimes I keep it too real. That's why people can use shit against me. But my mother and her mother, my grandmother, they don't get along at all. They don't have a relationship. I haven't seen nor talked to my grandmother in 7 years. 7 years I have not seen my grandmother. 7 years I have not talked to my grandmother, period. And it has a lot to do with her relationship with my mom. When my mom isn't talking to her, she isn't talking to me, my sister, or my brother. That's exactly how the routine goes. So, you know, I haven't seen nor talked to her in 7 years. Her birthday is like 3 days after mine, you know. When I went to Chicago, I didn't even go see her. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no relationship. And she abused my mom, and she doesn't admit it. And my mother still has to deal with that. You know, that's why my mother was always overly protective over me and my two younger siblings. She was, and she still is. So, you know, she didn't let it take over her life. She actually texted my grandmother and you know, pretty much told her exactly how she felt about what happened. And, you know, how they fought when she was 17. Like, the last time she put her hands on my mom was when my mother was 17, and they actually fought. Like, they scrapped. Like, I hear my aunts talk about it a lot. They fought, they scrapped. Like, scrap. My mama beat ass so bad she would bleed and her clothes were ripped off. Like, real talk. That's what was told to me by cousins and other family members. So, you know, that's just the situation with my mom. She's not letting it control her life. She's actually wanted to come on camera and talk about it. But, you know, at some point, you know, she doesn't. She wanted to get on camera and talk about it, but I want to protect my mom because I don't want nobody coming for her. You can only get, if you're on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook, on my Instagram, that's the only way you will see my mama. Other than that, you will never see her on here. People are too evil, and I be looking for IP addresses and shit, and I'll be ready to come to your house. I'm good to come to a bitch house. I'll come to wherever you at and find you. So, you can't talk about my mom. And that's why I never have her on here. Now, y'all might just catch her on here one time. You know, out the blue, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. I think bringing my mom on here is too personal, but I don't know. Um, Pretty gal, how do you stay positive in a negative world? When things go down, you rise right back above it. Because, um, things happen for a reason, and I know that I don't have no control over a lot of things that happens. And you know, I lost my job like 2.5 weeks ago, and most people would have been sad. Most people would have been mad. Most people would have been, very stressed because they don't know what their next move is going to be or something like that, which is understandable because, you know, my job was my everything. I don't make that much money on YouTube. I don't. So, and not that I'm looking to do it. It'll be nice, but I don't make a lot of money on here. So that's why, I was working my job. And even if I did make a lot of money on here, that wasn't going to stop me from working. Like, I can't just sit in the house all day. Like, that's just something I can't do. I don't like sitting in the house all day. So even if I did make like $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month, any kind of money, any kind of big lump sum of money a month for doing this, I would still work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still work a regular job just because there's things that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But I always stay positive because I'm just, things happen for a reason. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Like, even in the midst of, like, I've gone through a lot of changes over the last couple of years. Like, I'm not the same person I was when I first got on YouTube, like 6.5 years ago. When I first got on here, I was 21. I was angry. I was mad at the world. Like, it was a lot going on in my life. I was dealing with a negative relationship. I was dating this man that was on a down low. He denied me when he got outed, and that was one of the most hurtful years of my life, and I had to deal with that. Like, I had a lot. I dropped out of college at that time. Like, I had a lot of stuff going on when I first got on here, and I was a negative person. Very negative. Like, damn near suicidal. So when you go through stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and you tend to grow and just feel, try to let go of the weight that's on your back. That's all you can do is be positive. And for the last few years, I've made a lot of changes. I'm not the same person that I used to be. Like, I don't always want to fight. I don't want to argue. I'm not as confrontational as I used to be. And that's because I know that I can take it from 0 to motherfucking 100. I know I can. And that's why I prefer not to be in certain situations with people. Or that's why I tend to not respond to shit that people do to me. Or sometimes I just turn the other cheek. Because it's just me. Like, even, like with my psychic, when she was talking about me, when she told me I was disassociating myself with people, I have, in a sense, because, people have done so many things to me, like, in my real life. Like, people have done so many things to me. Like, I have been, sometimes, us Aquarians, we're loyal to a fault. Like, I am loyal to a fault to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And, like, my high school friends and shit like that, like, I had to, like, drop one of them at one point in time because, I got so tired of being loyal to this motherfucker to the point where it was like, bitch, how many times are you gonna do the same shit to me and I'm gonna keep taking your shit? You know what I mean? Just to respect the history and all of that. And I was like, bitch, I've been loyal to you for all these years and you can't show me no loyalty back. Like, I had got so sick and tired of it. So I was just like, you know what, let me just let this bitch go. I still be cool with you. If I see you out on the block, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, girl? You know what I'm saying? But, like, just being like, hey girl, let's hang out and all of that stuff. No, I just stay to the on my side, you stay on yours. When we in a group setting, we'll be cool, have a drink together, just wild out, but that's it. You know what I mean? So it's not always something negative, like when you lose people and stuff. So even in a negative situation like that, or negative situations at your job, or negative situations anywhere, I always try to find the positive in everything and everyone. Because everything and everyone deserves a chance. Somebody gave me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I was reckless at one point in time in my life. I was like a damn bitter baby mama sort of in my past life. Like when in my early 20s, I was a motherfucker. So somebody gave me a second chance to grow. Somebody gave me a try. You know what I mean? So that's what I do with everybody. I give everybody a try. Even when I feel like I've been wronged or betrayed or anything, I always give people, that that leeway to prove themselves and prove that they ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I always try to find the good in everybody and everything. That's just me. I love that. I love that situation. I love that about me. I'm a forgiving person. I don't hold grudges at all. But one thing about me is that I'll forgive you, but baby, I swear to motherfucking God, I ain't gonna forget. I ain't gonna never forget. Every time, I ain't gonna never forget what the fuck you did. I'm gonna always watch. So, that's my way of being, positive. Like, I always try to find the good in every situation. Like, when I lost my job, I found the good in it. Because I hated my job. Like, I was ready to leave that motherfucker anyway. But I had some responsibilities to take care of. And I didn't have no other option. This YouTube check is cute, but I could buy me a whole outfit with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I could really use that check for, is to buy me some clothes with. But I wasn't even doing that. I was paying bills and shit. Like, looking out for my damn mama. That's what I was doing. So, that's how I find the positive in everything, y'all. Like, that's just what I do. I always find a positive. Woo, I feel like I've been preaching on this live, y'all. I really do. Let me see. Y'all, I've been on here for like an hour. What career path would you like to pursue? Even with that, pretty gal, I'm still at a crossroads with that too, because I really don't know. I've been thinking about going to school and just finishing up my journalism degree, because I really didn't have that much time left anyway. Like, it was almost time for me to graduate when I dropped out of college. So I've been thinking long and hard, because writing is my passion. I love to write. I love to write. I love to write. I love to make up stories and characters and, create. Like, I'm a creative person. I love to write songs and all that type of stuff. So, I've been thinking about going back to school and, finishing my degree, like I said, my journalism degree, but I'm not really sure about it. It's always that bit of self-confidence, that goes along with that. So I really don't know right now. I'm just not sure. I'm just out here trying to get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell no drugs. I ain't that much about that life, and I ain't about that street life. I'm about that life, but not about that street life. But I know about the street life. I hang around nothing but people like that. But, are you and the cousin or friend that messed with somebody you used to deal with still? We still close. He's still my best friend, and we got past it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got past it all. Like, I was hurt when it happened, but all in all, he apologized to me, and we swore to never fall out again. And we're still close. We're still close. We're still close. And most people really don't know how I was able to get past that with him. But we got past it, and I love him. You know what I'm saying? That's like my little brother. We fight, fall out, whatever. But that's my friend, and we're still close. How's your dating life? My dating life sucks, bruh. It sucks. I dated 3 men last year. 3 men last year. None of them worked out. I still love one of them. I care deeply for the second one. The third one, he didn't really give me a chance. He took my money and shit, I bought him stuff, and, I was treating him and shit, but, he took that, but he couldn't take me. So, I don't really see myself dealing with that either. But I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be crazy enough to marry me. I don't know who's crazy enough to marry me. If that time comes, it comes. But I don't know, man. I'm not. The door is not closed to me getting married. It just got to be the right one. Cause I've had my share of so many men. I've had a lot of men in my life, and none of them ever worked. I mean, my track record is horrible when it comes to men. Like when I done fucked around and dated two damn brothers and didn't even know the shit, my track record is like a mess. But it's cool though. I mean, I think I'm taking this time alone right now to get myself right and get myself prepared for the next person, because sometimes, because as of right now, I really don't know what I want in a relationship. I really don't know what I need as far as a relationship is concerned. I don't know what it is right now. I thought I knew, but apparently I don't know. So that's where I'm at with it. A broke nigger that only cares about designer clothes and weed. Uh-uh. I can't even deal with nobody like that. And I thought, like, a nigga that smoked weed and shit like that, I thought that was a nigga that I wanted. That was the type of guys I used to go for when I was young, like them thug street boys. But I know now that that's not what I need at all. It's not what I need. Period. It's not what I need. Oh, shit. I'm gonna stay on here for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna get off. So, cause I know I can't sit here and talk to y'all forever. I would love to do so, cause I really enjoy being live with y'all. But, yeah, yeah, go ahead and ask me on whatever you need to ask me, because I'm going to be on here for another 10 minutes. Like, seriously, I'm going to be on here for another 10 minutes. So, y'all got 10 more minutes to ask me whatever it is you want to ask me. If you already asked me something and I ain't answered it yet because I ain't see it, go ahead and ask me again, because I ain't see everything. Because, I'm still trying to get used to this shit. So, go ahead and ask me now or whatever, because I'm going to be on here for like another 9 minutes. I'm going to be on here for another 9 minutes. Even though you really don't like. I actually ate at Chick-fil-A. I did eat there, not too long ago. And that chicken sandwich was like so damn good. That shit was so motherfucking good. Don't tell nobody I said that, but it's so good. Advice with a nigga with baby mama drama. I ain't never dated nobody with baby mama drama. I ain't never dated nobody with that. So I ain't never been through it. But I've seen a lot of my friends go through that. But I really don't have nothing really to say about that, because I've never experienced it and don't want to experience it. So, no ma'am. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Me and my father are good. We have a great relationship now. As you know, if y'all been watching me from the beginning, I didn't really have that many nice things to say about him at first, but me and my dad are good. Despite what he didn't do or what he did do in the past, he's a-okay with me. We're good. We don't talk every day, but we talk every other week, and we're good. I love my dad. He should be here within the next 2 weeks, because his mother is coming here, and we're supposed to be throwing her like a birthday party or whatever. So, it's gonna be nice. So, yeah. I care about this guy. He's so street, but such an asshole. Do you think I should leave him? I don't know. It just depends on the situation, because you said he's an asshole or whatever, but if what he does and how he is too much for you, then by all means get the fuck out of there. That's how I feel, because you can only give somebody so many passes. But when you give them so many passes to the point where they think that you ain't gonna go no motherfucking where, then yeah, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about the shit. So I just feel like if you can't deal with the bullshit and he's just doing way too much for you, I say let it go. That's how I feel. It only depends on how much you feel you can take. That's what I think. Am I gonna watch the Bad Girls Club? I said I will. I said I will. I said I will. I said I will. It just depends on how it's gonna be, and if it's nice, I will give it a try if it's good. Somebody asked me just now, was I gonna move to another city or state? I already answered that way back. I already answered that question already. Somebody else asked me, was I gonna move to another city or state or whatever? So, yeah. I haven't made that decision yet. No kids. No kids. I do not want any kids. I don't want no kids, baby. None. Absolutely no fucking kids. I don't like kids. I can't deal with no badass kids. I just can't. No kids. No kids. No kids. If you a man and you ain't got no kids, I'm the right motherfucker for you. But if you got kids, not to say that I would just turn a man around if he said he had kids, but I am not the biggest fan of kids. But what's so weird about me is that I don't really like kids like that, but kids can get whatever the fuck they want from me. And all my friends, like most of my best friend girls, they all got kids. And they refer to me as Uncle Scotty. Uncle Scott, Uncle Scotty. I love my Uncle Scotty. Yeah, because Uncle Scotty buys you whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I really do. I buy them whatever they want. There's two of them here. Two or three of them are here. He's disrespectful. He's an asshole. But that's usually how it is. Like, the sex be bomb. I'm not saying do it, but me personally, if he ain't worth being in a relationship with and all he has to really offer is sex, I just say use him for the dick. That's what I think. But that's up to you. That's what I would do. I'm not telling you to do it. That's just what I would do. You know, if they ain't good enough in a relationship, then, you know, they sex might be the best thing smoking for their ass, if you ask me. Ooh. I ain't never talked this long in no video. I'm damn near about to lose my breath. I got like 4-5 more minutes, y'all, so let me know what else you want to ask me. This was so much fun. I'm going to have to start going live once a week. I'm going to have to start doing that once a week. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about me going live once a week? As far as my tattoos, I said I didn't want this one. I was always against tattoos. I was always against getting my ears pierced and stuff like that. I didn't even want no ear piercing or nothing like that. I didn't even want my tattoo, but I said I'm gonna get another tattoo, and it was gonna be something in relation to my zodiac sign, which is Aquarius. I'm gonna get a tattoo regarding my zodiac sign. I don't know where I'm gonna get it at, but I know that would be my next tattoo. Is gonna be something, you know, dealing with my zodiac sign. Now this particular tattoo that I have now, when I went to Chicago, we went to this hood tattoo parlor. They like record music and everything up in there. And my cousin took me because that's where he get his tattoos at. And we talked about this tattoo for like over a year. And I love music. Music is my life. I write music. I love music. And I wanted something, if I was going to get my first tattoo, it has to be something that reflects what I love. And I love music. Besides my mom, I love myself some music. And that's what this tattoo represents. You know, with the heart and the earphones and it's bleeding like musical symbols and stuff like that. That's what it represents, my love for music. Thank you, girl, about my eyebrows. I get my eyebrows done every 2 weeks. And I'm going to get them done Thursday again in time for my birthday turn up. They got to get done. 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 Who's my favorite person on Black Ink Crew? Um, Black Ink Crew Chicago, Black Ink Crew New York, and Love and Hip Hop New York. On Black Ink Crew, my favorite person, well, people, is Sky and Donna. I love them too. Black Ink Crew Chicago, I ain't got no favorite on there. Because I don't like none of them on there. I ain't got no favorite on Chicago. Love and Hip Hop New York, Remy Ma, Pap, Cardi B, Bianca. I love Tara. As stupid as she is, I still have a love for Tara. And I think that's it for that one. My YouTube crush. Ooh. My YouTube crush. Let's see. Um, my YouTube crush lives in Detroit. He doesn't really make many videos anymore. I don't think he makes videos anymore. Like, he's working on a short film now, and we still keep in contact. You know, it's very obvious that we have feelings for each other, and we've talked about it several times over the phone, text message, FaceTime, all of that. We talked about me visiting the Detroit and all of that stuff, and you know, he has people down here in Mississippi, so you know, I know that if the circumstances were different, we would be together and y'all would see it all the time. And they talked about relationships all the time on their videos, so you go figure. Yes, I'm gonna work on my book today. I have like 15 novels, so this is gonna be my 16th novel that I'm working on today. So yes, I'm gonna be, when I get off here, I'm gonna go working on that book today. No, I didn't. I did not submit my music to Spike Lee for his show. I didn't even know Spike Lee had a show. But y'all, we have come to the end of my live for today. We have come to the end. And I didn't even think that I would be on here this long. Like, I literally spent like an hour and like 11 or 12 minutes on here. Like, I really spent a lot of time on here. And I really enjoyed myself going live on here with y'all, baby. I really enjoyed myself. And I hope y'all enjoyed it too. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed it just as much as I did. And I just want to thank y'all for even tuning in, because I didn't think 30 folks was going to tune in. You know what I mean? I didn't even think that many people was going to tune in. But you guys, I just want y'all to know that I really appreciate you. I really enjoyed this. I love you guys. I know that I've complained about numbers and shit in the past, and I don't want y'all to think that I don't appreciate you guys, because honestly and truly, I do. I appreciate all of you guys that support me. I appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate all the YouTubers that support me. I just appreciate it all, and I just want y'all to know that I really enjoyed this, and I think that now that I got into the gist of this, I'm going to do this every week. I think I'm going to do this every week. You know, I don't know what days I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to try to do this at least once a week or twice a week or once every other week. You know what I mean? I don't want to be overkill. You know what I mean? So, I just want to thank y'all. I really want to thank you guys. I really did enjoy this. I enjoyed this so much. And, before I go, I'm just going to tell y'all how to contact me. Follow my Instagram, because I'm mostly on Instagram. My Instagram is Scotty_by_nature. Scotty by Nature. Follow me on Instagram. I have two Instagram groups. It's two Team Scotty groups. But I need y'all to follow my Facebook fan page too, because I'm really trying to get that together again. Because more people follow my Facebook fan page than my Instagram. So I'm really trying to get that together. I'm just trying to get this stagnant shit of mine together so y'all can enjoy it and just love the content that I bring. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. I just really enjoy it, and I love it to death. So I just want to thank y'all. I really do. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for supporting and encouraging me to constantly do this. And I love you guys to death. So till next time I go live, I'ma holler at y'all later. The next time y'all see me, I'ma be doing my Love and Hip Hop New York review. And this is it for my live, y'all. I really enjoyed myself. So till next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Love y'all.